Hello everybody, my name is Kademore. Welcome back for another video of NHL franchise mode with the Montreal Canadiens, of course. We're gonna continue our franchise mode, boys. Since I have a lot of games to play, I'm probably not gonna play this game for too much. But when I have the time, when I know I have the time, I'm gonna try to do as much videos as possible for you guys, because I know you guys, this is your favorite Let's Play for sure. I know you guys perfectly. So I want to try to mix that up the good way, but I have a lot of games to play. As you guys know, it's 5 to 7 games to play. So a lot of games to play at the same time. So I gotta mix it up nicely. So, on the last video where we last left off, we were kind of in a mix of situation. We started the year really tough. We weren't winning any games. Then we came back a little bit, and then we just finished a little bit before we when we stopped the simulation. We were pretty much 50-50. You can see right there, we are 50-50. It's like 22 and 5. We're not for sure, we're not really out of the playoffs, but we're not in. So we're kind of in the middle, and it was a situation where I asked you guys, should I do any trades to change that position? Should we try to move as much as possible our options to really make ourselves into the playoffs? Because remember, we are supposed to be a contender team right now. And if we don't make it to the playoffs when we are a contender team, then it's a failed year, basically. I think, personally, I'm not going to do any trades. Hear me out, I'm not going to do any trades this year. Already went ahead and got Cedric Paquette, which I think it's an okay trade. We're going to stick with the team we have. Everybody is playing their position. Everybody is playing okay. It's just a matter of them to get back into the situation. Hopefully, they'll be able to win a couple of games. If they don't, then we are not going to make the playoffs. It's fine. We're just going to have to get rid of a couple of players that didn't play great for us, alright? That played horrible or something. But it's a win or lose situation. That's how it's going to be for this season, boys. So without further ado, let's simulate to the other month, the month of March. We've got 2 months and like a couple of weeks, like 1 or 2 weeks to go. So we're going to do that, boys. I already have my scouting reports to where I'm supposed to go. Alright, so my edit scouting assignment. We're going to go for OHL offense. Once again, looks like we already did that previously. Or maybe it was defense. Yeah, it was defense previously. Now we're going to go for offense. Offense, looks like we're going to go for 3 weeks on offense. Let's go ahead and do that. So we lost our first game of the month against the Ottawa Senators 3-1. Hopefully we're going to be able to come back, bounce back up. I hope it's going to be the case, boys, but you never know. We lost 5-1 the second game against the Red Wings, the Detroit Red Wings, which is really not good. At least the Rockets, you can see the Rockets are doing pretty good. They're doing okay, 30, 22, and 4. We are struggling on our own end, but what you're gonna do? There's not really much we can actually do to help out our team at this stage. I mean, no, that's really nothing we can do. We lost again in regulation. We're losing in regulation like crazy, boys. Okay, that's a big trade that they want to get. That's a big trade right now. Let's go to edit the trade. Let's see what they want to give us. They want to give us Ryan Suter, boys, which is a top 4 D-man, and Eric Stahl, which is a second line centerman. Eric Stahl, what did he do for this year? He was okay, 33 points and 53 games played. They want our first round pick, which I'm not willing to do that. A 4th round pick, 5th round pick, and Yemelin, which is a top 9. That I can give up. I can give up that. That's not no worries for me. But let me see if I can instead of like let's remove the 4th and 5th, all right, in exchange for like For example, D-man, we're gonna be stuck with top 4. I'm gonna take a look really quick what I could do. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try something out, boys. I don't want Eric Stahl, but I do want Ryan Suter. It could be a good, a valuable trade for us. In exchange for Yemelen Sure and Delzato, which is our weakest defenseman on the team. And 2 second round picks, alright? One from this year and the other year. Let's see if it's gonna work. I doubt it, but if it works, great. They rejected, so we gotta give a little bit more. They are a hopeful team. I think we could give them like a prospect that we for sure know that we won't use. Like a prospect we know we won't use. A top 9 or something like that. That's not gonna be worth it. Maybe Nylander or something like that. Nylander would be a great choice. I think we're gonna get rid of Nylander. Now that should be enough, boys. Let's see right here. Trade accepted. There we go. So we've got Ryan Suter on our team, boys. So we upgraded our defense on the Montreal Canadiens. We got a top 4 and bonus of a top 6 instead. All right, so we upgraded our defense. Let me change the stuff really quick. All right, boys. So this is what the team's gonna look like after the trade. Suter's gonna play with Weber, so we got an 87 and 89, way better defense, boys, in front of us. A way better defense in front of us. Yeah, 2 old men, pretty much the same age. Weber is a little bit better for sure. He's a top 2 Weber, so but Suter is a top 4, really good top 4. He's gonna be able to help us. He's also on the first power play line and the first penalty kill line. All right, so. Hopefully he's going to do great for us. Hopefully he's going to be able to help us out even further, boys. And we're going to be able to win a little bit more games. Already after our trade, we win. We win against the Blue Jackets in overtime. So, no, actually a shootout. So that's pretty good. But we lose again. So it's pretty much, it's 1 win in a shootout and 4 losses right now, which is really not good. Yeah, 5 losses. We're not gonna make the playoffs this year, boys. I didn't make the trade for Ryan Suter. I thought it would upgrade our team. It did upgrade our team, but it's not enough. Even that is not enough. So I don't know what to do. We're 2 and 6 right now, which is absolutely awful. I gotta say it's 3 and 6. So we've got 2 wins in a row. If we can manage to get back into the things. And hope that the other teams around on top of us play bad, but it's not gonna happen. They're gonna continue to make wins, and we're gonna continue to lose like crazy, boys. So I don't know what to do. I don't know how we're supposed to even make the playoffs. We're not gonna make it. We're managing a little bit at the end of this month to win a couple of games, but it's not gonna be enough. Now we gotta go to a Liga. In defense, offense actually, Liga offense, get some Swedish people, I believe. No, these are not Swedish. It's Finland. So the Finns, fantastic Finns are right here. We're gonna search for them. Forwards. Let's see. Normally it would be 2 weeks for them. Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks should be enough for these forwards. Let's see, against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Hopefully we win. Tell me we won, please. We won. So two wins in a row. We're getting back into the things, into the stuff, but I have a feeling it's a little bit too late. We're getting close to the trade deadline. Nobody else wants to trade anything to us, so we got past the deadline, boys. Let's see. We actually managed to get 2 wins in a row. All right. 2 wins in a row. After the trade, what happened? We got a win right after the trade. We got 2. After that, we went back into a 3-loss streak. But we went back with 2-win streak. Another loss. But after that, we're in a 4-win streak situation right now. So, I mean, we're playing pretty good. We're playing pretty good, boys. Let's go ahead and see the stats of our team after the month of February. Just to see how our team is getting the hang of things. If just to see if they're playing okay. Our best player is 48 points, and it's Drouin. The Galchenyuk Drouin has the same, have the same amount of points, which I mean it's good for the team, but they should be playing better. They should have at least in the 50 points. So I don't know if I like that. I mean, I expect my first forward line to have 60 points, boys. That you guys know. 60 points for sure for our first line. That's acceptable. Right now they're in the leagues for having probably in the they're going to be having a hard time having the 60 points, and Patrick is probably not going to have it. 46 points, I don't know. Lekkonnen's playing great. He already did what he had to do. The second line, I want them to do 40 points. 40 points for the second line is perfect for me. And he got 44 points already. So Lekkonen played a great year. He had a great year. Radulov's going to be able to do it, and Brassard also. So second line's playing great. First line could be better, boys. Ryan Suter actually went up a little bit. He's playing great. He's playing great. He's actually our best defenseman, believe it or not. He's playing way better than Weber. Alright, so that's good. And for our goaltenders, 25 wins, 28 losses, 5 losses in overtime, 8 losses in shootouts. Carey Price having a tough year, boys. He's having a tough year, but he's playing great. Both him and Foucault are playing great in the net. It's not their fault. It's really in front of them. They can't score. Their teammates can't score. So it's really not their fault, boys. But we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna check out the scouting if I need to do anything else, and we're gonna get back to the simulation. All right, boys. Let's get back into the simulation until the Islanders game, the New York Islanders game. We managed to get a point against the St. Louis Blues, but we lose 2 games. Now we gotta do our scouting. We're gonna go to Dell over France, I believe. No, over Germany. We're gonna go to Dell for forwards. So the Germans. Let's see what we can get out of them. Normally it would be 1 week, but since it's B, we're gonna get 2 weeks out of them. There we go. So we won 2 games, 3 games actually. All right, so we're doing a little bit better, but we're still losing games, and we're losing way too much games in for me to actually like it. You know, I don't like the fact that we're losing that much games, boys. This is not good. Now we're going into the United States for the scouting now. For forwards, it's actually A. Normally, United States is B, but this time around it's A, so it's a good thing. Prevents me from wasting too much time. So United States forwards, 3 weeks. There we go, 3 weeks for forwards. Let's see here. We managed to win against the Buffalo Sabres. We lose, we win again. 2 wins in a row. Another loss. All right, so you can see how I get. We're still 50-50. So it's still a 50-50 situation after the end of the month of March and the beginning of April. So we only have 4 games remaining to play. We are not gonna make the playoffs. We're 6th position in our division, boys. And look how tight it is. We're not gonna make the playoffs. Unfortunately, we're not gonna make the playoffs, which is a shame, really. But that's how it's gonna be, boys. That's just how it has to be. So it was a failure of a year. We were supposed to be a contender team. We did not manage. I did manage to get a better team in front of us, but in defense and offense. But the problem is we ended up not even doing the playoffs anyways. So I don't know what was going on. Why we weren't scoring or whatnot. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what went on this year, but it was a total failure, boys, unfortunately. So we're gonna continue to simulate the four final games, because we know we're not gonna make the playoffs. It's over, boys. Yeah, we lost. We're losing like crazy. We lost all of our we lost. We finished the season in a losing streak. So fortunately and unfortunately, this year we're not gonna make the playoffs, boys. This is a shame, really. It's a big shame. And hopefully, we're gonna take a look at AHL. The Rockets did manage to get into the playoffs, so the Rockets are playing good. It's just the Montreal Canadiens, they're struggling like crazy for some reason. So we're gonna see what the Rockets can do, boys. But beforehand, let's go ahead and see the stats for our team. The stats for the NHL Overwise, boys. So give me a minute before I do that. Alright, let's take a look into our team stats, boys. Well, our individual player stats. Like usual, Pacioretty pretty much did his job. He had a normal season with 34 points. So a normal season for Pacioretty, 34 points. The only scorer with 30 and more points. No, 30 and more goals, sorry. So we don't have any scorers in the team, and that was pretty much the problem this year. That's why we lost so much, because we weren't able to score enough. But Drouin ended up being our best player this year with 65 points. Pacioretty and Galchenyuk respectively 61 points each. So the first line did their job. They managed to do their job. They did get the 60 points plus. So I'm happy for them. They did what they had to do. The second line, Radulov, Lekanen, and Brassard did their job also. All three of them had 40 point plus. Wasn't too difficult to do that. 45 for Brassard. Radulov, they both struggled a little bit, but Lekanen had a great year. 58 points. How much points did Lekanen get last year? So 52 points. You can see Lekanen's playing great. He's playing great on the second line. Pacioretty compared to last year, I missed that year, man. The first year he got 89 points, was unbelievable. He got the 40 points for the first time in his career, and then he fell flat out on his chest. He had a bad year, and then he had an okay year. So I don't know what to think about Pacioretty, boys. Kind of all over the place. Our best defenseman, though, that's not okay though. That's not a good thing. Our best defenseman, he dropped back to 85, so dropped back to 2. He finished with 37 points. That is not good at all. Our best defenseman's first line of defensemen must do, well, if it's a top 2 defenseman, here's the thing. If it's a top 2 defenseman or more, like Weber, he has to do 50 points plus. If it's top 4, he can do 30 points. So Suter did his job. Suter did it all right. So we're gonna before we check that, we're gonna check the forwards. All right, the forwards, there it is. Let's see, for the third forward line, they gotta do 20 points. They gotta do 20 points. The third forward line, and they managed to do it, boys. Or actually, they have to do 30 points. I want them to do 30 points. All right, that's like the minimum. And Shaw did not do the job. So Andrew Shaw had a bad year. They had a good year on the fourth line. It's only 10 points. I don't expect much out of the fourth line, you know. Now for the defenseman, there it is. Suter did his job. He's a top 4. Petrie did not do his job. All of the other defensemen did not do their job. All right. Top 6, I expect 10 points minimum. 30 points minimum for top 4, and 50 points minimum for top 2. The only defenseman that did his job this year, and it was before he went to the Montreal Canadiens, he only did 7 points for the Montreal Canadiens, is Ryan Suter. Where was Weber all this time? Where was he? He was on the power play. He was playing as much as he should play, and yet he only did 24 points. 24 points with -8. Weber is horrible. He's an horrible defenseman, boys. We need to trade him. We're gonna need to trade Weber. What did he do last year? Look at this. The first year he did okay. He did a normal year with 51 points. Second and third year, he was horrible. 29 and 24. He's supposed to be our best defenseman. He's playing like that. He's playing like shit, boys. Price did manage to get the 30 wins, so at least that's good. That's good for him. And Foucault played great also. So let's go ahead and go take a look at the entire league now. Who's the best all around? All right, so Stamkos, 52 goals. He's gonna win the Maurice Richard trophy. For the points, the best player of the year was Stamkos again with 92 points. 91 points for both Jamie Benn and McDavid. Kucherov, Seguin, Giroux, Laney, Scheifele, Barkov, Ovechkin. Alright, all these players. I don't know where is even Crosby. He's not even, we can't even see him on the board, but whatever. On the defense side, wise, Carlson, he's producing. I wish I would have Carlson, man, or even Subban. I'm sure he's producing. God damn. Carlson, 77 points, boys. How much did he get last year? Yeah, he's producing like crazy. He's producing like crazy, boys. Clefbaum, Pietrangelo, Letang. Look at all these defensemen, these elite defensemen. These are real elites. So Subban did not do his job. No, Subban is a top 4. So Subban is a top 4, boys. He did 44 points. He's supposed to do like 30 points. And he did 44 points. Subban is playing way better in retrospective than Weber will ever do on our team. I'm tempted to go for Subban, boys. But he's a top 4, and if we go for somebody, we're going to trade... if we want to trade... Weber, which we are going to do because he's playing horrible for our team. We're going to trade him for another top 2, you know, that's producing. Best goaltender, Bobrovsky with 45 points, boys. 43 points for Lundqvist, Vasilevsky, 41, 40 wins for Rask. I was saying points, it's wins. Sorry in advance, boys. Yeah. Tough year for us. Everybody played great in the league. It's just us. Last year everybody played horrible, but this year it's really us. We're shitting the bed big time. So let's go ahead and simulate the entire rest of the season, boys. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty with the free agents and whatnot. Actually, we're gonna stop at the draft pick. We're gonna stop there. All right. Let's see right here. How are the Rockets doing? We're gonna follow the Rockets until the end, boys. Now we're gonna go for a defense on the United States. Defense normally will be 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks should be enough for defense. There we go. Let's see right here. We managed to win. We won our first round. Now we're actually going after the Crunch or whatever. So I don't know the names of these teams, but we're going after them. Let's see if we can manage to beat them. Got 2 wins. We got 3 wins. Does that mean we win again? No, not yet. We gotta win 4 games this time. Oh, okay. So this is done for defense for United States. We're gonna go in defense for QAGMHL. So let's see your defense right there. 2 weeks. Thank you very much. We lost. Can we win? Please win. You gotta win. No. We're getting into 7th game. What the hell, man? Yes, we win the 7th game against the whoever these are. We're going against the Pittsburgh. Well, the Pittsburgh Penguins AHL team, which is pretty cool, boys. Pretty cool. It's the 7th game again. Let's see. We got 2-1. We're winning 2-1 right now. Let's see, we're going to 3-1. Now our scouting is done. We're going to go back into WHL for forwards again. Another 3 weeks for forwards, boys. Unbelievable. Oh, we lost. Tell me we're going to win. Oh, we lost again. Oh my god, we lost in 7. Alright, so the Rockets got eliminated, boys. Lost in 7. Alright, so I'm gonna simulate the entire rest of this the year, boys, and I'm gonna see you on the draft. Alright, boys, looks like the Blue Jackets, the Columbus Blue Jackets won the Stanley Cup. Pretty interesting year, and the Penguins, the AHL team of the Pittsburgh Penguins, actually won. The ones that defeated our Rockets won the Memorial Cup, the Calder Cup. Sorry. So, interesting year for the Blue Jackets. Columbus, they actually managed to win a couple of games. We're gonna go for the United States defense again. Looks like they really need to focus on that. We really need to focus on that. Alright, so we're gonna continue to sim the draft until the draft. Pretty interesting year, boys. Gotta say it's pretty disappointing for us. Our second and third, I mean our forwards did play well. They did play like they were supposed to play. A normal year for them. It's really just the defense. The defense-wise, nobody produced except Suter. So let's see. Los Angeles is going to be the first pick of the lottery. We are all the way at 9th, boys. So now we can actually manage to move up. We're going to try to move up the ladder. Be in the 3 top picks maybe, or 5 top picks at least. We're going to try it out, boys. I really want to have a good prospect that can really help us as quick as possible, because we need that. We need our team to do something, because we can't just stick around and play like that all the time. And we need defensemen. That is the biggest thing right now, boys. We don't need forwards. We're good on forwards. We need defensemen that are going to be able to, elite defensemen, franchise defensemen are going to be able to play for us, boys. So let's see right here. Let's see who got the best, who got retired right here this year. Nobody on our team looks like got retired. Let's see around the league. For the forwards, Marian Osa, the biggest retired player this year, legend of his own, decided to retire at the age of 41. Justin Williams, Mikko Koivu, Camilleri, Kunitz, Derek Roy. So a couple of players right here, boys. A couple of players decided it was time for them to hang out their skates. Let's see for the goaltenders. Anybody? No real goaltenders, no. So no goaltenders of any kind of real name that decided to retire this year. So we're good. The goaltenders are still there. All right, so we are in the draft, boys. So there it is, the draft. We're gonna get ready for that, boys. I'm gonna try to move up the ladder on the next video. The next video might be a long time, since I have a lot of games to play, boys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Keep it easy, boys.